is so pretty. We should be on the mountain right now.
Yeah. I think it'd be awesome to, like, start a homestead.
Yeah.
Growing our own food and have chickens, we get eggs, and have a cow for milk.
Just for milk, though.
We could butcher something.
Sounds awful.
The boys could do it.
No. What do you think, 10, 15
We need
acres?
at least 10 acres to have enough space to have the freedom to do whatever we want.
The Rocky Mountains might just be America's most distinctive natural feature. And it's hard to argue against them also being the most breathtaking. The Rockies run right through western Colorado. Here, people have a special appreciation for the panoramic views they're privileged to enjoy every day. And this is where you'll find the little town of Silt. It's an unassuming gateway to all the big outdoor fun Colorado has to offer. Bordered by thousands of acres of land, you can live among the elk, deer, foxes, and the black bears. Just keep your distance from the bears. Now drive an hour east, and you're in an off-road biking paradise at Boco Mountain, which features 18 miles of trails to challenge even the most extreme among us. Or if water is your thing, you've got the Eagle River Recreation Area nearby, where you can go whitewater rafting or tie a fly to your hook and try to catch some dinner. The great outdoors are at your fingertips here, which is why housing prices have risen by 16% in the last year alone. But that isn't discouraging home buyers, Dan and Susie, who think this area is the perfect place to find a dream home for their large family.
Is this gonna feel country? Are we gonna be far enough out that it's gonna feel like it's country?
I'm Susie.
I'm Dan, and we are looking for our dream home in western Colorado where we can live with our 12 children. Well, we're definitely getting up here. Yeah. The views are super pretty. For us, the goal of our dream property is to have our family stay close to us. We want our family to be able to, like, live on the land with us.
A homestead that will stand the test of time, that, you know, grandchildren and their children, like a legacy. We want to pass on a pretty amazing legacy to our kids.
Don't really see any houses.
Nope, that's always a plus.
One benefit of this, though, is it means that nobody cares what you do up here.
Yes, exactly. That's always a good sign to me.
One of the things that we're really looking for in the land is to be able to ride our dirt bikes, shoot on our gun range.
Yeah, get as crazy as we can.
We're a crazy family, and we really like to have a lot of fun together.
Yeah.
Plus, this dream is really not just our dream, but it's our family's dream.
Right, and we want it to work for everybody.
Travis Cox is our real estate agent, and he helped us sell our last house, and he's going to help us find our dream home.
Welcome here.
Travis, this place looks sweet.
It's a big one.
So do you walk up the steps to the kitchen?
You have to walk up the steps to get to the main living area.
Kind of a drag when you've got 1,000 grocery bags.
Yeah, but you've got a bunch of kids that can carry them. We have a joke with the Kellogg's that they are a nuisance. Wherever they move, they are a nuisance, and they don't mind saying that. So we're looking for properties that pretty much don't have any rules outside of what the county says they can and can't do.
Oh, wow, this is pretty.
Oh, wow.
So 3,700 square feet.
How many bedrooms?
4 bedrooms,
How
3
many
baths,
acres?
8 acres.
We want at least the 3,500 square foot house. We need at least 4 bedrooms with nine of our 12 kids.
We want all of it under $1 million.
Our initial price point was the $850, what we sold our old house for. But we're realizing as we've been doing the search that we have to push that a little bit higher. So we've set our budget at $1 million to find our dream home, and we're hoping we can find all of those things for under $1 million.
I like the floors. They're really pretty. Nicely done. Is this gas?
This is a pellet stove. You've got these pellets in here, and it has a fan and a motor, and it drops them down in there. This can burn really hot.
So then they use this for heating.
Yeah.
So this is the dining room.
Well, I definitely don't think this table's big enough for us all. And I don't even think you could fit a bigger table in.
We brought Brody and Kenny with us because their input is really important.
Well, how big is your dining table?
Well, it seats 14.
Yeah.
14.
Holy smokes!
Wow.
Come look at this.
Just look at
Come
this.
on, hang out in the pantry with us.
Come on in.
Pantry like this.
Okay.
Nice, big kitchen. We could cook a lot of good meals in here.
Double ovens. That's nice.
That's awesome for us and when you have company.
Definitely
Good
need
Christmas
that.
dinner. I think I noticed Dan before he noticed me. We were at Virginia Tech at college, and he pulled up on a motorcycle, and I was just like, hubba, hubba, to turn to my best friend. I was like, who's that guy? And she's like, I don't know. Confident me walked up to him, and I was like, hey, what's up? And we started talking, and then a couple hours later, we knocked on their door because it had been raining and stuff, and we're like, hey, you want to play football? And they were probably like, what? Yeah, I guess. And it turned into this huge, wrestling match in the mud and stuff, and it was awesome. And from then on, totally inseparable.
A girl that mud wrestles, I was hooked. Look at that range, Susie.
Oh, my gosh. This is like serious restaurant grade. Oh, it'd be so nice. So nice. After graduation, we moved up to Northern Virginia, back to where I was from. I got married and had kids, super young. And Dan was worried. He hated D.C., thought he was going to get shot. The country boy sitting in this big city. Every day he'd ask, can we move? Can we move? Can we move? We've lived the city life for long enough, and it's time now to chill and be who we are.
We took off for Colorado then with 5 kids in tow and never looked back.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the master bedroom.
Ooh, this
Right?
is nice.
Wow, this is really
Is that a
big.
wood stove?
That is a gas stove.
It's nice. This is huge. And the views out of all these windows, you guys, look at these views.
I think the first year we were married, I made like $9,000, and I've worked like 9 different jobs. This is an awesome master bedroom. I worked my way up to getting better and better jobs, and then I worked my way up to getting my software business.
Well, why don't you guys go down and take a look at the basement?
It's nice and open. You don't feel
I like carpet on the
constricted.
stairs, too.
Oh, wow. Look at this bar. You could fit 8 people around this easy. It's a good homeschooling bar.
Yeah, you could use it for that. So we've been homeschooling our kids for a while, but as they've gotten older, I've started to teach them coding.
It's something that Dan's always wanted, to have a family business. And to see that come to fruition now is kind of cool. Oh, this is a nice, bright bedroom.
Yeah. It's really not very big, though.
We need multiple kids in a room.
Yeah,
and so I don't think you could fit 2 bunk beds, which is what we really need.
Well, Susie, what do you think of this property? It's got 4 bedrooms, a really nice basement, and the upstairs, the main family room area, kind of seems a little small. It doesn't feel like we could gather our whole family there.
And the dining area, it's not conducive to 14+ people. The master bedroom is enormous. Kitchen's beautiful.
Got a really big shop. Need the shop for the kids to do all their builds of new cars and motorcycles and stuff. Price is a little bit high. It's a little out of our budget. And we've got all that equity from our last house that we got to make sure we're investing it into the perfect house.
Yeah. Our
We
dream
got to find our
home.
dream home.
Right.
Do you think we'd be able to ride dirt bikes here? The land looks like it's a lot on the side of the mountain. And I'm not sure if you'd be able to shoot guns here either. We got a couple more properties to look at.
Oh, yeah. I've got some good ones for you.